Long before skyscrapers, satellites, or machines, there were people who shaped mountains and carved entire cities out of stone. They built with a precision that we, even with lasers and computers, can barely match today. Perfectly cut stones weighing thousands of tons. Walls that have survived earthquakes, floods, and time itself. And a level of astronomical and mathematical knowledge that seems to appear out of nowhere. History books tell us these builders were primitive, but their monuments tell another story, one that doesn't quite fit the timeline of human civilization. Were they simply forgotten geniuses? Or is there a missing chapter in human history? One that explains how these impossible structures came to be. These are 5 ancient megastructures that shouldn't exist. In the ruins of Baalbek, Lebanon, lie 3 of the largest stones ever used in construction, known as the Trilithon. Each one weighs over 800 tons, carved from a single piece of limestone. They form part of a massive platform called the Temple of Jupiter, built with such precision that even today's engineers struggle to understand how it was done. To put it in perspective, the cranes used to assemble modern skyscrapers can only lift about half that weight. Yet somehow, 2,000 years ago, these stones were cut, transported uphill, and stacked, perfectly aligned, without gaps. Roman builders later expanded the site, but even they admitted the platform was already ancient when they found it. Some inscriptions call Baalbek the dwelling place of the gods. Legends claim it was built by giants, or by a civilization that predated humanity itself. Was this truly human ingenuity? Or did the Romans inherit something left behind by an older, forgotten world? High in the Bolivian Andes, at over 12,000 feet above sea level, sits a site that defies explanation: Puma, Punku. A series of megalithic stone blocks, cut so precisely that they fit together like pieces of a machine. The largest blocks weigh up to 130 tons, yet they're shaped with right angles, interlocking joints, and drilled holes, as if made with industrial tools. The stones are not rough. They are mirror smooth, showing signs of advanced cutting techniques. But here's the problem. The Tiwanaku civilization that supposedly built Puma Punku didn't have iron tools, steel chisels, or even a written language. Laser scanning reveals tolerances so fine, less than 1 millimeter, that even modern masons find them baffling. Local legends say the site was built in a single night by the god Viracocha, using the power of sound to move the stones. Could sound, vibration, or some lost form of resonance have played a role? Modern scientists dismiss such ideas, but the stones remain silent, and their perfection, untouched by time, continues to challenge everything we know about ancient craftsmanship. Still in Baalbek, not far from the main temple, lies a single massive stone resting half-buried in an ancient quarry. It's called the Stone of the Pregnant Woman. It measures over 20 meters long and weighs around 1,200 tons, roughly the weight of 3 Boeing 747s. For centuries, it was thought to be the largest stone ever carved by human hands. But in 2014, archaeologists discovered another stone just beneath it, even bigger, at over 1,600 tons. No one knows why they were carved or how they were meant to be moved. There are no tools, no ramps, no tracks, just silence. Some researchers suggest the blocks were part of an unfinished foundation for an even greater monument that was never completed. Others believe they served a ritual purpose, created not to be moved, but to demonstrate divine power. If true, it would mean ancient builders carved stone so massive, not for function, but to prove that the impossible could be done. In the heart of Maharashtra, India, lies a temple that seems less like architecture and more like magic, the Kailasa Temple. Unlike most temples built upward, this one was carved downward, straight into the rock. Over 200,000 tons of volcanic basalt were removed by hand to create a space filled with intricate carvings, pillars, shrines, and sculptures. According to archaeologists, it would have taken decades, perhaps centuries, to complete using only chisels and hammers. But local legends tell a different story. They say it was built in one night by divine beings descending from the sky. The symmetry of the design is flawless. Pillars perfectly vertical, ceilings geometrically precise. How did ancient craftsmen achieve this without modern mathematics, electricity, or lighting? Some scholars argue that the architecture resembles older structures found thousands of miles away, suggesting a shared ancient blueprint across continents. If that's true, then Kailasa Temple isn't just a wonder. It's evidence of a lost global connection we still don't understand. Overlooking the ancient city of Cusco in Peru, Sacsayhuaman stands as one of the most baffling feats of masonry ever discovered. Massive stone blocks, some weighing more than 350 tons, fit together with absolute precision. No mortar holds them, yet the walls have survived countless earthquakes for over 500 years. The stones aren't uniform rectangles. They're irregular polygons, each cut uniquely to interlock with the next. Modern engineers say replicating this kind of precision would require 3D modeling and machine tools. The Incas, however, had neither metal chisels nor the wheel. So, how did they do it? Some theories suggest they softened the stone using plant-based acids or heat. Others believe they used sound or resonance to melt the rock into shape. Whatever the truth, the result is a fortress so perfect that time itself has failed to break it. It's as if the builders knew not just how to work with stone, but how to make it endure forever. From Lebanon to Bolivia, from India to Peru, these sites whisper the same secret. Our ancestors knew something we've forgotten. Maybe it was a deeper understanding of nature, of sound, of vibration, of geometry. Or maybe these were fragments of knowledge passed down from a civilization long erased by time. We can build towers that touch the clouds, but can we move 1,000-ton stone without machines? Can we carve a mountain so perfectly that it becomes a living temple? The truth is, we don't really know. Some say these monuments are proof that human history is far older than we think. Others see them as messages, built to last until we're ready to understand them. Maybe they were built by us, before we forgot how. Or maybe we had help. What do you think? Were these the works of forgotten geniuses, or visitors from beyond our world? Comment below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the impossible, subscribe for more mysteries the world still can't explain.